supposed to be podcast.
Them to do a lot of things to society, indirectly or directly.
Okay, now I understand you.
That's
Sorry.
what.
Now I
I'm
understand.
not saying that.
Yeah.
But,
Now I got
but
it.
I think as a human, you should do that when you help the poor. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not like, okay, you need to take a chunk and stuff, but you need to grow. But you need to spend some money to the poor as well as charity, wherein you help the poor in terms of situations that are bad, wherein they can't help, and you just need to get the society better. Africa is still struggling. A lot of places in India which have slums, a lot of things to be done, but government will do to a limit. I mean, we as humans, we have to do it.
Government should be in a limit.
Yeah, I mean, we cannot give everything. Like, the problem is we cannot make them lazy. Like, okay, dude, I'll give you rice, I'll give you money, I'll give you some oil as well. Just cook and be happy. I won't do anything. Don't do anything in life. I'll give it to you for free. Would you do anything in life? Nothing. You'll just sit coolly. पैसा आ रहा है, घर में खाना भी आ रहा है, और बीच में रैली वाली होगी, दारू मिल जाएगा, bro, sorted. तो क्या चाहिए life?
And that's
So I think
eventually
that's
the
problem.
development.
Correct. You should not make people habituated to free things, like things which are free and things which they do not have to work hard for. You just have to sit. Not make people habituated to that. Make people earn for what they need and what they want in life. Make them, give them employment opportunities. Make them do something for you so that you also get benefited. They also get benefit. Give them money. They'll earn. They'll save. And they'll do better for the society. You're also getting your work done. They're also getting the work done. So work in hand. You do not just give them for free. Okay, you're poor, I'll give you money. No, give them something. Get work done from them. Teach them. Make them understand, because they're humans. It's not like this. Everyone's going to be stupid. If they are surviving for so many years, they're not stupid, or they're not dumb, or they do not know how to live life. They do know. But it's all about you give them that opportunity, give them the employment options wherein they can, okay, I'll do this, I'll be a mason, I'll work in the military, I'll do that. Make them habituated that. Do not make them habituated to free stuff. That's when the problem arises in the economy. Like, okay, like majority of our people are staying in the villages, and like who are poor and who are also staying in the cities, they won't do anything. They'll just sit. They'll come to your house, knock on a door, Madam Paisa do. That's the most they'll do. You're not getting anything from that. The government is also not getting anything from that. So I think
government will get. I mean, you continue. I'll tell you a particular example.
Okay. So if you do not make people habituated to free stuff, you also get things done in terms of the development for the country. The economy will increase. The per capita income of every citizen of the country will increase, and that's how the country will move from developing to a developed nation. So it's a huge process, but you need to work towards that. You can't just think about, okay, आज रोड खराब हो गया, फिर वापस से बिल्ड करेंगे, फिर रोड खराब हो गया, फिर रोड बिल्ड करेंगे, वही नहीं चलता रहेगा ना. You also have to get people to make them use the road properly. It's not about like, okay, you just throw junk outside, there's no drainage. A lot of things which are happening. That's secondary, but in terms of citizens, there's a lot of things you need to do in these ways. You were saying something. I'm so sorry.
You know the case. I mean, yeah, I basically was listening to you all the time. But what happens here is, you know, the case of Venezuela, right? Whatever I was trying to say is because whatever you were just trying to say, right? It hit me about one particular example. This guy is speaking exactly about the case of Venezuela. That's what I was reminded of, and that's like okay. What happened in Venezuela is, see, at the end of the day, whenever there's something existing for a long period of time, there will be flaws, and people take that flaws to discredit the entire system just because it's old. Okay, so this is how socialism is kind of is in the mainstream right now. Socialism ka bahut hawa chal raha hai idhar pe udhar pe. As a beacon of hope and the freedom and the equality. What happens is Venezuela incorporated socialism. Basically, they told whatever you said, right? The government gives this, people will get lazy, all of this shit happened. What is happening is, when the government was doing such libertarian actions, people were very satiated and people were glorifying this guy. What this guy does eventually, there is inflation, there is no value for money. Okay, this guy is living in his best life, in his Maybachs, in his private airplanes. People are dying like shit. Okay, and this guy doesn't bother. Right? This is the problem with government intervention in good activities. ये good activities का जो फंडा है ना, right? ये good activities जो ये good philosophy का जो फंडा है ना, government is, I mean, it is best for government to never intervene. Okay, there are certain things which are based upon value. Value and humanity are two different things. Humanity surpasses all human understanding. Value is the concept of human understanding, but the best concept of human understanding. This is where government has to intervene. And when it comes to humanity, I believe that if we find inhumane activities and the big corporations are being unjust by loading themselves with huge amounts of money, we have to educate ourselves and create a consensus.
Correct.
When we create a consensus, it's an unofficial law.
As citizens of the country.
As citizens.
Not as the government of the country.
No. Government should never intervene in these activities.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I'm so sorry to.
Please intervene. Please.
What I'm trying to say is, Frank, as a country of 131 crore people, as a population of 1.3 billion, it's to come to a common consensus is a huge thing to do. I mean, you have to, like everybody should agree to that. Everybody should follow that law, wherein you said it is a law, but it is not a law. According to government, it's not a law. It's not a thing you should follow, but you as humans.
Government fear and intervention necessary.
Correct. Yeah. But 131 crore people. Just imagine, take everyone here in one ground and like trying to make them understand, like, bhai, tu ye kar, tu wo kar, hum log ye karenge. Government aayegi nahi, hum log ye karenge. It's a huge task. Even if we divide it according to provinces as states, it's going to be huge.
Each province, province is equal to a nation.
We're not Venezuela because we have a population which is huge, second largest population in the world. Venezuela is not as huge as India compared to population. So we have a big task coming up because we as a developing country, we have a lot of things to do. To reach a developed country is not easy. It's you have to have all those benefits. Your per capita needs to increase. Your per capita wouldn't increase because the population is so much. Even if we, as a country, we get more money than America or China or not China, as UK, our per capita income will obviously be low because divided by the population, it's always low. Even if UK and US earn less than us, our defense system is like in the top 10. We are like 4th or 5th most expensive. The budget of defense in the world is so much, but we have so much money and we have so much population. We cannot give each person that much amount. Today I was just reading in the news, China said that they should like a couple can have 3 children now. That stopped it because the population growth had happened and they couldn't control it. Like, we need to stop. And then now a family of like a couple can have 3 children as a whole. So they've increased that. And so I'm just saying, so the government intervened, they controlled, they stopped. There were one per family and stuff like that. So that's when things got better for China and they could control the population. We has like so much we couldn't control. And I think that's the reason we have so much poverty. We have so much like so rich people. We have middle class people. We have all sorts of people, and for us to become a developed country, it's going to take time. We have the youngest population in the world, right? But still, we cannot make a difference. When China had that,
we are losing that advantage. We are not utilizing that advantage.